And welcome to System Shock, a massive remake of the cult classic. Oh, I'm still at the executive stage, or deck as it might be called in the space station wise. Place with the company big chiefs. Being absolutely, as you could say, and well, company big chiefs got all the big stuff around here. There's one of them dead, and it seems that Shodan has quite much, well, pretty much taken over all of this place. And most likely executives were quite first to be killed. Now that place doesn't look particularly inviting, being that kind of big and red doors. They are kind of uninviting. And bring out the laser rapier with the most sinister red color. Well, I would really wonder what was Edward Diego's actual master plan regarding the Citadel station. Was it just was it some kind of... Well, there had to be some sort of scheme. There had to be a scheme of some kind that he was trying to achieve with Shodan's aid. Maybe it was just trying to avoid getting caught. Maybe it was something else, trying to become the CEO of the company. But he obviously already had quite high position in the company, so there was not much of that, you could say, that kind of problem with him, that I'm not high enough ranked in the company, or him being bitter. Oh, there's a mutant. Damn it. A big mutant monsters were unleashed into these areas. That's kind of an inconvenience. Well, still going back to research, scour through those locations. Yep, executives got a big space. And of course when you add all the groves as well. Let's see, I've already... One of the groves has been jettisoned already. Beta Grove is the dangerous one. There's the Shodan doing her experiments on new forms of life. Quoting her from System Shock 2. Yeah, spoiler for that game, Shodan survives. And spoiler for this game, Shodan gets beaten at the end, being the final boss. I don't think neither of those would be, you could say, truly really grand spoilers because of how games tend to work, in that the main villain antagonist becomes quite often and still it got me down. I say that is very inconvenient, but I'm quite certain that the others did not have this kind of handy unlimited access to all the fancy little corporation resurrection technology. But Beta Grove, of course, houses all the, or better say Beta Section, houses, of course, all the space for the company bigwigs and all that. There you are. Now you got chopped apart. But I do say that the combat, at least at the medium stage that I am playing, is much more difficult than it used to be at the original one. There's a key pack, which I don't know the code. And there was a mention about them being you could say well, quite nice landscape, quite nice view. Well, there was the mention of one corridor having all kinds of codes flashing in it, which I might think to be handy. I wonder, was this a secret path out of this office? Hard to say. But there's this another room for me to investigate. Well, there's one goddamn shit, that thing knows how to lead. Oh, got stuck in the landscape. Brain activity satisfactory. Oh yeah, it might be a technically so that the brain activity is satisfactory, but most likely practically not at all, because this guy just keeps wandering into deadly monsters. Shodan has been working hard to create such things, and they are proving to be very good at that intended purpose. They are dangerous, they kill people, they eat. And knowing Shodan's callousness towards everything. Except maybe Diego. She has seen Diego as quite useful, or she has seen Edward Diego as quite useful tool, which might mean that she's most likely not, in a sense, to remove him right away from existence. Kind of useful. Where is the... Ah, there you are. I can see you. Did I kill you? Nope, I did not. Oh, it... The monster AI seems to be actually quite decent. In the sense that it knew how to start moving around to get into a better position in comparison to me. Well, let's just make use of the first aid kit. Ah, needle myself right into the puppet chest. Light switch, nothing really groundbreaking in that sense. And a path to a corridor. Let's save my little tiny meager chunks of progress. And keep going. I'm quite certain that this might lead into some place that would be normally locked, but because of I'm going through these tunnels, they are not locked from that kind of entry. I wonder how it was. Did Shodan basically run the creatures and whatever you want to call them through the offices? Well, you're quite dangerous, but I would not call you really particularly smart. John Selin ended his existence as an improved assassin droid by Shodan. This might be Diego's office. His main office, I could say. All kinds of stuff. Audio log. Well, he took over Shodan, or at least I might say that Shodan took over with him. stick myself with that needle. Yeah, that's your name plaque. But if the office in a general sense does not look to be in, you could say, that good shape. It's got a lot of modern drop those. This is my assault, my gun, not functional. There's this button, Beta Grove Transit unlocked, which might be very necessary. What is that switch? Another big switch. Oh, lights. Not functioning. Well, at least I can now have means to get to the Beta Grove. And he really wanted to make it difficult to get here. Is there anything else, like an access card or something like that? Doesn't seem to be. Well, let's say just make a save just in case. Because now I had to scour back. Let's look at the map. Well, there's the quadrant. Well, there's the... Well, I would call it, maybe call it main room of the deck, which had the access to all the different areas of the stage. Not functional. Yeah, station's in a quite poor state. But then again, there's been a hostile AI takeover with some hostile infiltrator henchmen involved. It being in a poor shape is not what I call unexpected. You could say. Actually, it would be way more disturbing if the place would not be in this kind of, you could say, beaten up shape. Let's just take the Lazor weapon, be laser sword, still save, just to save myself some walking. What the? Oh. Yeah, that thing, not that dangerous, but seeing that how much they are. Button pressed. Scanner gun, junk.
Cyborg 82N. In response to recent regrettable incidents, I have altered the sequence necessary to jettison groves. One must now enable the jettisoning of all the remaining groves before any single one can be launched. To jettison a single grove, one must do three things. 1. Hit the jettison enable switch inside all remaining groves. 2. Activate master jettison enable in gamma quadrant. 3. Pull the jettison lever in a specific grove lounge to launch that grove.
Thank you, Shoda, for telling exactly what I need to do. I've already paid visit to Delta. So I would have to go to the, well, there's Beta of course, but also to the, was it Alpha or Gamma? Alpha must be, which had also the
Master jettison enabled, non-activated.
Yep, and it's in a Gamma is the master jettison, basically the complete order that yep, now you can things be thrown away. Let's turn off the lights just in case to make it look more spooky, because everybody knows that dark places are more spooky.
Warning. Dangerous biocontaminant detected. Do not enter without protective suit.
Well, I have the Enviro suit, so let's just see what's going on, what happens in here. Yep. Yeah, I'm constantly taking damage because of the deadly toxins around here. Meaning time is of the essence. I have very little time to do anything. Oops, I guess it's time to actually try to do my best to actually run the hell out of this place before the deadly toxins kill me, except I think I ran into the wrong direction. Shit. And I was killed. Do I get thrown back to the location? Oh, no, I don't. Well, got some progress done, so might be actually time to, well, try to keep continuing. Maybe from some other location, maybe.
Hacker, foreseeing that my vision is best.
Well, it's quite obvious that the Beta Grove is extremely dangerous. Might be generally wiser move to this. All right, I think maybe some sort of So what corridor was the one in which passwords kept going? I have to do a little check. It is not this one. Maybe it's over up here. Well, I have to go and do a check over there. Actually, I think I'm gonna cancel that order. There was this quite big chunk in Beta Quadrant I hadn't checked yet, so it's time to go and investigate this area. Let's bring out the Scorpion. The submachine gun. Ho, ho, ho. And even in the future, the art doesn't seem to... Well, books are nice, comfy chairs, all that. That might be corporate art. Doesn't look too bad for such thing. I wonder, is that... Oh, that... Damn it, can't get to there either to lack of space or lack of lifting ability. Well, turn that thing off. And Diego's office didn't open any new doors. So it is not, so it is become quite spooky, this location. Well, it was right from the start, especially with this newer horror game-esque styling, which, and what's I find especially, you could say, unsettling and also gameplay-wise unpleasant about the monsters is the fact that they're quiet. They don't roar, they don't make any spotted you sound, they just tend to very calm. Oh, now I found it. 232, 352. Well, that's security risk, all right. Oh, and this is weird. Well, I have to break these so I can actually get the screenshots of these, so I can then get back to the keypad at Diego's office to see what's going on over there. Maybe I then can get some progress done. And here it is. I patched them out down to number. So 232. No. 3. Clear. 352. Access. Oh, and I would wonder, that kind of little hiding the code in the environment is actually a really interesting little detail, but I don't think any casual player would in a sense figure that out unless without being the explaining audio log telling that, yep, pay attention to these things over here, they contain the code. Because no, I don't think many players would have at then expected that, yeah, it's written, access code is written on the wall, or or at least in this case, access in the monitor. And I do still think that it's quite unusual kind of way of store video game, at least in this genre of video games, that you put the puzzle solution quite explicitly into the environment itself. Yeah. Maintenance tunnel, definitely not designed for comfort. I don't remember seeing you since medical tech. Is there any more? Oh yeah, there is. And the fact that because enemies don't warn you about that with any of the classical screeches, yells, grunts, or any other monster sounds, yep, you may very much get sucker punched by them. But they are. This is the room of the central computer. And better say not central computer, central processing units. Oh. Yep, now I got the assault rifle capable of shooting full automatic. Biomonitor. Testing if you hadn't already found it. But nothing really interesting around here. Using the gravity lift to go down, and well, there's a recycling station. Good thing too. Logic probes, chip bag. I think that might be lower that force field shield, and it might also unleash some sort of giant robot monstrosity at me. Well, let's just churn them out. Get some extra space from my inventory. Not much, but some space is good space. Let's prepare the... Well, there's those. I knew it. Shit. Does it? I think I got it. Yep, loader bot dead. And it had a lot of junk. Which I will naturally process right away. get some money. It was not surprised that Shodan would have some kind of bodyguard robot around here. And it's hot. No safety around here, and code is over that, but I think it might actually be time to end this episode right here until I figure out where the hell what am I missing. See ya next time. See ya.